Welcome to Bourbon & Co. I'm Cedric, and you're going to love this. This is Cedric. This is my really good friend. I've known each other for a while, enjoy the same spirit, and so I sent out the bat signal to all my bourbon buddies saying, hey, want to do a toasted bourbon tasting, you know what I'm saying? Try some things out, and not only did Ced come through, Ced brought a bottle, right? I've had these two, as you can see, they hit a little bit, but brought in the Crossroads, the Blue Note Crossroads, toasted French oak.
It seemed appealing, so I checked with you to make sure you didn't have it ready.
I did not have it. I've wanted to get it for a while. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to go ahead, let's get to it, right? Let's go ahead and get to it. So, first one here is Starlight Distillery, Toasted Barrel, Indiana Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So not Kentucky, but Indiana. But they do good work. If you ever had any Starlight. Have you had Starlight before?
Can't say that I have.
It's good stuff. 106 proof, so not too hard, but we're going to let these open up for a bit while we get into some conversation.
I didn't know they made alcohol in Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Real big. So there's a kind of like a producing distillery called MGP. I forget what the M, G, and P stand for. I will find that out and put it up on the screen for everyone to read right here. But a lot of bourbon is produced by them. Like when we went to Short Barrel, a lot of their bourbon was from MGP because what MGP does is they produce bourbon they're like a large distributor. And so, yeah, they're just producing whiskey for other companies. So
do they do anything to it before they bottle it, or they just take
whatever the people ask them to do?
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, they're producing for them. I got you.
So instead of a distillery having its own thing, that's way too much. Sorry about that. I probably switched out with you.
You might have to switch that one out.
Let's switch that out. I'm excited about this one. So this is, and I'm doing too many things, the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel, right? This is a very sought after bottle right now, but it's also toasted. And they say you can't call Jack Daniel's bourbon, but I call it bourbon.
You can't call it bourbon. You have to
know why?
Whiskey? No.
You have to call it Tennessee whiskey because it goes through a process where after it's aged in the barrel, they run it through a charcoal filter, and that process is what turns it from a bourbon to a Tennessee whiskey.
Specifically Tennessee whiskey.
Specifically Tennessee whiskey because it's a process that was honed and created by by the master distiller at Jack Daniel's. We can get into all of the Uncle Nearest of it all, right? But, enslaved African who was on the plantation where the folks who created Jack Daniel's started from. They said, hey, we're trying to do something. And he became their master distiller, right? And so then traveled from there. People don't know about him. People start finding out about him. They reopen this process, and that's where we get Uncle Nearest and all of their things. So all of that is in reverence to the work that he did, and to give some love back to the person who started it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's heard of Jack Daniel's, but not many people had heard of Nearest Green at that time. And this is gonna fight with me, but this is, like I was saying, the Blue Note Crossroads, if I remember correctly. Yep, crafted in Memphis, 100 proof. So I don't know if it's bottled in bond. They might just have proofed it down to 100 proof. The Jack Daniel's is 100 proof as well. So the Starlight's the heavy hitter tonight.
You said it was 106?
106, yeah. And so what we're going to do, you want to let them breathe a little bit. These have been open for a while. This guy here, we'll get to him last, to give him a chance to kind of open up some.
Sounds good.
But yeah.
Exciting.
I don't like pouring other people's drinks, but
I understand. I would pour it.
Guess I'm supposed to do it.
Next time I'll pour.
There we go. Okay. So inside to outside, we've got, and I'm sure y'all can't see the bottles over here. I'll slide them back here one time so you can see, because I probably care more about what the bottles look like than what the cups look like. But we have the Blue Note, Jack Daniel's, Starlight.
All right.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna let the Blue Note breathe a little bit. So let's start with the Starlight. Just start by nosing it a bit. Cheers. See what So the thing I've noticed about toasted whiskeys is they have more of it's a bit smoother.
Okay.
Am I like right? Definitely smell is sweeter in all cases. Lots of caramels. This one has kind of a milk chocolate that's running on top
That's
of
what you
it.
smell?
Right? Yeah.
Woo.
You catching
I'll take
anything?
your word for it. After you say it, I think I smell a little bit. But before that, it's alcohol to me.
Open your mouth when you are sniffing. That allows,
gives more flavor that way.
that allows the what's the word? Really, the alcohol to the ethanol. There it is to escape,
That's
and
all-
then you
that's what
can
I
get
smell.
Yeah, it's like chocolate.
I'm glad you smell all of that. Let's see what it tastes like.
Let's see what it tastes like. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I like it. It's
Right.
not as smooth like you said.
Right. You don't get everything. Actually, and of course you didn't smell the chocolate, but for me, the chocolate turned from milk to dark chocolate here because there's a little bit of a bitter kind of, but not in a bad way.
Just chocolate bitterness.
The nose is much sweeter than it is on the palate.
It's definitely sweeter smell than the taste. It's good.
I got into Starlight Bruzel, who is a YouTube bourbon influencer. I guess call him an influencer because he influenced me. He did not a private barrel, but a single barrel that was offered to his community that was honey finished.
Okay.
And it was really, really good. And the thing I appreciated was it wasn't like honey flavored whiskey.
Okay.
Right? It wasn't Jack Honey, right, which is a honey flavored whiskey. It was finished in a barrel that had held honey for some time. So
Got it.
put the honey in the barrel, take the honey out of the barrel, put the whiskey in the barrel for a specific amount of time, and it does some really, really great things. It's kind of like, again, referencing, he went with me to Short Barrel when I went for my birthday, around his birthday too, so it was kind of birthday gifts for both of us.
That bottle didn't last too long once it got opened.
I'm holding on to mine. It should be finished, but
It was good.
I'm holding on. It's really good.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't put it out yet, but that's the video that's going to go up before this one. So all of these reference points will make sense. But remember when we were there and we tried the Bee's Knees and the After Swarm, right? The After Swarm was a rye. The Bee's Knees was the bourbon. But both of those were also finished in honey barrels. So you get that real honey kind of flavor, kind of smell in there, but it's not honey finished. You know what I'm saying? It's not honey flavored, which is like the Jack Daniels honey.
More of a honey flavor.
More bourbon than honey in those cases.
Gotcha.
Right? So yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Bad at all. Starlight. You said.
Starlight, yep. Toasted Barrel. I got this one. Where did I get this one? Let me not start calling package stores out. I got it here in Georgia. All of these I got. Well, you got this one, and you're in Georgia, so yeah. So let's move over.
Not until they start sponsoring. Then
Right, when you start sponsoring, I've called out a couple people, sent a couple emails. Hey, if you see what I'm doing, you like what it is, shoot me some sponsorship. If you see what we're doing, you like what it is, hey, like, subscribe, all those things. I'll get a Patreon community going. I'll get a Discord going, but I really want to see if people are enjoying this. Right now, I'm doing it for me. Like I said, at this point, I've spent way too much money on whiskey. And it's like I got to do something productive with it. Other than just drinking it with friends, right? Which is productive enough, but why not share? Let's move to the Jack Daniels.
Let's see.
So, again, toasted barrel, different expression. So let's start on the nose.
Kind of smells the same to me.
Similar. I think it's a little bit more caramel than chocolate.
It's definitely not as much ethanol.
A thing you don't get on this one that I've noticed, and it might just be the one that I have, because all of these heritage barrels are single barrels, right? So they're all gone through the same process, but because they're coming out of different barrels, you get different flavors. What you usually get on Jack Daniels really strong is the banana flavor, or the banana smell and flavor, really. I don't really get it on this one, though. And the banana comes from the yeast that they use, so I'm not sure.
Oh, it's not actual banana.
No. Like, so Jim Beam stuff, tends to have like a peanutty smell, right? So whoever, and I don't think we've gotten into any Knob Creek or Jim Beam and things, but there, lots of times you'll smell the peanuts on most Jack Daniels. Even number 7 to a degree, you'll smell like bananas, right? Sometimes you can smell like banana bread.
And it's because of the yeast, you said?
It's because of the yeast that they use.
Interesting.
It is, right?
Science.
I do kind of get a little banana when I'm talking about it. Just brought it to light.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a caramel covered banana.
Mm-hmm. I
Right.
taste that.
Oh, you already into the thing.
No,
Let
I
me
taste that.
catch up. Let me
Yeah,
catch
it's
up.
definitely not. You can tell the difference between the two. For sure. This is a little bit smoother. Well, I shouldn't say smooth. It's not as much the burn.
Yeah.
The ethanol burn. It's not as much.
Yeah, this
They're
one
both
definitely is. The experience is a lot hotter than this one.
Yeah.
You wouldn't imagine that the proof is the same.
I think this one was, you told us 100.
Both are 100. Both of them are 100.
I thought that, no,
No, this one's 106, so that does make
he's
sense.
two-
That
he's
does
two
make
percent.
sense. Those are the same.
Yeah.
Already losing my math.
Definitely a little less.
Yeah.
But I like the flavor of the Starlight Little Board.
Really?
I think so. I think I do. Maybe it's the chocolate.
And the thing that's funny, this is the more popular bottle. Right, this one, in order to get it,
Sure.
it's gonna be behind the cashiers most often on the wall, and most of the stuff up there is hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's not that much. They might be selling them for at most $70 or $80. So when I got mine, like I said, I got it for $49 because I got it on it kind of early. This
It
one,
hasn't been out that long?
no, it's been out for a bit, but it's definitely a newer release.
Okay.
It's a newer release. I think it maybe came out last year. Was the first time they had the Heritage Barrel. But this one here, I had to find this one. This one's not going to be found in every liquor store. If you like that, you want to, probably not tonight, but at some point we can take a ride. I'll show you where I got it from.
Cool.
It's a couple really, really good liquor stores here in the Atlanta metro area. I found one more. I was driving around the other day, actually down here near me, near Eagles Landing. They've got some really nice stuff in there. They've got the Blue Note. They've got, what else did they have? Not the J. Henry. I'm still looking for someone down here who carries J. Henry or still Austin, but they have, I'm not going to get to name it because nothing comes to mind. That's what happens to me. As soon as I start to try to name something, it's like, oh, everything leaves my mind.
In my head, I feel like they should have a website. And you should have listed. But I
That
guess
would
it's
be
more of a
nice.
package store. They may not
Came to
necessarily
me.
have.
Cedar Ridge. And they have the Sagamore products, and you don't find those everywhere, right? Every company doesn't have the same distribution, right? Right now, pretty much these two you can pretty much find anywhere that you're looking, other than like the super mom and pops connected to a gas station liquor store. These a little bit harder to find.
Okay.
And we'll see in a moment what Blue Note's hitting for. I'm gonna take another sip here because I enjoy Jack Daniels.
I didn't realize that.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't know you like Jack like that. Okay.
The thing is, I didn't. When it was just Jack and Coke and just Jack number 7, it was kind of like, man.
I had a friend. I guess I still have a friend. I haven't seen him in a while, but that's the only thing he would drink: Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke, Jack Daniels Coke, Jack Daniels Coke. That's like nothing else. He would never drink anything else. It's just that. It's like I guess, man, he should branch out a little bit.
A little bit.
He liked what he liked.
I messed around, right, when I got into this bourbon exploration kind of space and got the one of the single barrels.
Okay.
Which is, if you're ever in the store, shaped the same way as this bottle, but the label's gold, right? Okay. So they have one that's black, that's going to be a bit proof down. I know you don't really like the proof too much, so that might hit a little bit better for you, but the gold is cast strength.
Okay.
And this thing was fantastic. I was like, how is this the same thing? How is this the same company, right? But really, it's like that across the board, right? It's the difference between if you're on Wild Turkey, going from Wild Turkey to Wild Turkey 101 to Wild Turkey 101 8-year, and then you get to like Russell's Reserve and all those things, and you don't realize often like, yo, this is the same. It's the same company. Same thing. We're talking about Jim Beam, and you got Knob Creek, right? It's the same company, right? Even I think Booker's is even a Jim Beam product.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. I'll fix it if it's not true. But all of them have their different level of offerings.
Okay.
Heaven Hill is the same kind of way, right? And even like when you get into like Buffalo Trace, right? And that bottle, you should be able to get it down. It hasn't come down here yet, but it is going to be coming down. I believe the price is in a moment here. But Buffalo Trace is like base right? And then up from there, you got all the Wellers, and you got the E.H. Taylors, and all that kind of Elmer T. Lees, all of those, right? And those are the bottles, right? When talking about the higher level of Buffalo Trace, that's when secondary gets super duper high, right? That's when you go to the liquor store, like, man, why are they trying to charge me $275 for this bottle?
For that bottle.
For that bottle, right? And often, I think, and the thing that I found myself, and the thing that I've seen a lot is the price you pay doesn't change necessarily, right? It's not like, oh, because I spent more on this bottle, it's going to be absolutely better. Right. Now, there are some things that you spend a lot for because they are better, but just because you're spending more for a bottle doesn't make it better, right? Like, this was $49. This was, right now, this is for about $79. And how much was this guy?
I think it was $55, $60, something like that.
Right. So, this is why we even do, like, these kind of tastings to say, okay, comparing, right? What I really want to get into, and I have to get a couple more hands, right, is a blind, where I just say, hey, give us these 3 bottles. Don't let us know, like, what's pouring them in the cup. Label the cup somehow, but don't let us know what it is, right? So my, bias doesn't get onto it because I know I'm drinking Jack Daniels, so I'm supposed to like this, right? And see where things land out. But I want to get into this Blue Note. I think that's been enough time.
So far, I do like I don't know. I think I like the flavor of this one more, but I think I would probably drink the Jack more.
Yeah, I would kind of agree with you. Like I said, it might be this bottle because you hear really great things, right? If you go online and you start looking for like just reviews, this is a really highly rated bottle. I think maybe my barrel isn't just the greatest one, so I might get another one at some point when I get to the point where I'm buying more bottles, because again, bought too many bottles already. I'm not trying to bottle more bottles. If y'all want to sponsor me and send them, hey, I'm down. But this one, it's a really good one, and I'm glad that I picked it because I was going back and forth through a couple things when I grabbed it. But let's get into this Blue
Note.
Note.
You got these from the store. This is not from the thing that you were talking about.
No, this isn't from Whiskey Library.
Okay.
This is just me going to a liquor store and be like, oh, do you have, or walking through the shelves and seeing, okay, what do I kind of like, right? And like I said, I had heard about Starlight before, which is why that one kind of jumped out to me. But I was going back and forth. I think when I got this one, I also got my Maker's Mark aged. We'll get into that later. It might be too much tonight. But I've been really looking forward to trying out this Blue Note. So let's see what the nose is hitting for. That's completely different. To me, it smells like Coca-Cola.
I can get that.
Right? Kind of like a flat Coca-Cola.
Flat Coca-Cola. That's what it does. I don't know if that's a good thing to say, but
I mean,
it is what it is.
And that's sometimes you get a note, you're like, that smells like my mom's basement. It's like, what? Like that? How is that a good thing? But it's like, no, in a good way. It's just that's the thing. That's the memory that comes back, right? So much of our memory is tied to our sense of smell. So
it really is.
Yeah, it's like a flat Coca-Cola. And getting a little bit of a very, very small amount of the chocolate and the caramel, which I think is just one of the calling cards of a toasted barrel at this point, because it's kind of been consistent across all of them. Not much more than that, though. I feel like there's some cherry trying to peek through, maybe a little bit.
Sort of fruit is trying to come through, but it's not.
But
it's not strong.
Nah.
It's not at all.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. It's a little different.
It is.
Oddly enough, the Starlight burned a little bit on the throat. This burns on the lip and the tongue, and not the throat.
Nothing at all on the throat. I think. Just let me get another, because I want to treat the thing. Right?
It tastes flatter than the others as well.
Yeah, it's like it tastes thinner.
Yeah,
I think
it's not as heavy with the flavor.
And it has to do with mouthfeel, right? Which is one of the things folks check for. If you ever see people, and I don't have Glencairns, I'm working on it, but they'll spin the bottle like this.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 in there. Maybe I'll bring one out so you can see.
Okay.
And folks look at how it holds to the bottle, call it like the legs. And we got this in the wrong cup to see it. I would imagine this doesn't have really strong legs. It's not very viscous, which means most likely as well, these probably spent a bit longer in their first or second time in the barrel than this one did, right? Because that's what creates that viscosity. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely thinner.
It's thinner. It's still. Let me see.
I mean, it's bourbon.
It's bourbon, so you know.
But yeah, I definitely prefer the others because they have more flavor. They definitely have more flavor. But it's not bad. It's just different.
Yeah. I think, in truth, the thinness of it just compared to the two makes it. It's like okay, because it's there and it's gone. Okay. Like there's nothing that lingers. It doesn't linger. Mm-hmm. And you get a bit of the Coke, like, and that kind of stays with you, but it's not in a good way.
Mm-mm. Nah, that's not what you're really looking for.
That's not what you're really looking for. So I think this is probably the order, just by taste, right? I might switch these two depending on the day, right? I think you saw my first video. It was like, oh, I don't like this, and I came back to it like, man, this is fantastic, right? So things can change, you know what I'm saying, depending on what you've eaten and all those kinds of things.
Chance to breathe yet, maybe?
Right, maybe give it a couple days, come back to it, might open up a bit more, right? I'll shoot you a message and say, hey, what do you think about it now?
Let me know. No, I'll tell you.
Oh, you're leaving that here?
Yeah, I'm leaving that here.
Oh man,
that's for you.
Look at the Lord work.
You said you spent enough already, so I spent some for you.
Now I have to find a home for it.
I want to get you in trouble.
My bookshelf is about to be more whiskey than books in a minute here, but it works out. But I would definitely say I would put it kind of in this rank with this first, the second, and this last. And these are very close to me. I know you like this one a bit more than that one, but at the end of the day, hey, it's wet, right? That's the thing you tell me. Is it wet?
It is.
It
is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no.
Wouldn't say no twice. I'll tell you that much. But thank y'all so much for joining us. That's going to be the channel. We're going to finish these off, have some more conversation and chill. I might let the camera run and use some of it. Probably not, because we talk about what we talk about. But thank y'all for joining us again. If you like what you're hearing, seeing, getting from me, please like and subscribe. Like I said, I'll get a Patreon and all those things going if there's an interest in it. But yeah, Bourbon and Co. Bourbon and you. Peace.